Hello everyone, I hope you are having an excellent day. I'm here to drop my story. My name is Ana Karen Yarena. You're probably wondering why I'm drawing instead of starring on it. Well, many of us have a different stories. In my case, I'm undocumented. I live in the USA, but I was born in Mexico. This is one of the biggest reasons why we are under the shadows, constantly living under fear of not knowing what tomorrow might bring us, not knowing if tomorrow will be deported. I was born in Montemorelos, Nuevo León on November 9. I'm the oldest of two brothers, and both of my parents are teachers. By the time I was 4, I could read, write, and count to 100 thanks to my parents' encouragement. With their help and perseverance, I was on first grade at the age of 5. With my mom's help, of course, I was at the same school she taught. This came with a headache as well. For every time she was transferred, I would transfer as well. This end of 5th grade, we find our new house across the school. Very little and crowded, but most importantly, it was ours. We were together as family except for my father. Until this year, I have yet to understand my father's choices for not being there for us. A catastrophe happened in 1999. My parents decided to divorce. This took a toll on both of my brothers and I, affecting my grades at school. The girl that once was an A-straight student was no longer there. My mom changed as well. She stopped caring for us and our family. She was young and wanted to forget about life. I became the mother. I knew what was happening wasn't good. My brothers and I tried to let my mom realize that what she was doing wasn't right. But instead, my mom was annoyed by her comments, and all we received was yelling and beating from her part. I couldn't comprehend how much our own mom could hate us. It was through the years things started making sense why we act the way we do. My father cheated on my mom during their marriage. He had a second family. He even went as far as not working to avoid paying child support. Therefore, I've been working since a young age on weeknights and weekends. This made my mother realize what was happening. Little by little, she changed and became the mother I always knew. Before I knew, I was already finishing middle school. As an honor student, I was able to go to high school thanks to my scholarship due to my good grades. Next was college. Little did I know the headache and hardship it brought to me. I was paying monthly installment payments on my own. Unfortunately, through my 3rd year, my dues got higher, making it impossible for me to pay them. That's when I made the decision to come to the USA. Without knowing or caring for the things I would have to go through, I was determined to keep up my studies by sacrificing time away from my family. It was a hard decision. I packed my suitcase and came to Iowa, a decision I have never regretted. I was in a lane where I was no longer the college student. I had become the janitor, the field worker, the immigrant. I went from day to night. My world became dark, yet I still made it. Although my first years in the USA were not easy, everything from the language to life in general was different. It made me stronger, but I'm still working every day for my future. I am no longer the lonely shy girl that I once was. I have learned to focus on myself rather than others. I have become an independent and outspoken. I now know I can get an education without a legal status, although it's not easy. It's expensive, and because of my situation, I'm unable to get financial aid or a scholarship of any kind. But I have dreams and goals to make through. Graduating from college and providing for my family are my main ones. I believe dreams can come true with or without a legal status. And I believe every dream starts with the dreamer. Every dreamer has a story, and this is my story.